Hi guys, welcome to my channel. You're watching this video because you know that some things are meant for you even though you don't want it. Basically, I want to talk about my Volkswagen Corsa, which is my first car. Well, it's my second car. My first car, it was gone within a month. Don't ask me how. It wasn't my fault, but it was gone within a month. So every time I drive this car, I've had this car for like, it's coming up to 4 years. And it's just a Volkswagen Corsa grey 3-door car. And every time I'll take it to the garage, the people would just be like, "Oh, you still got that Volkswagen Corsa." I'm just like, yes, I do. I want to save as much money as I can, and I can't be asked to change the car, and I just want to use it till it's broken, because it's my first car. I'm gonna get into accidents. It's gonna get scratched. So why should I invest in something expensive? And back then, I don't have the money that I did. Well, I don't have the money that I do now. So, you know, what I'm saying? So, with this car, it was just over the years. It was fine. She was a cutie. I liked her. She was cute. Like, she's in my vibe. It's kind of like, it was a hatchback. What in my eyes, it was like good for a beginner, a sporty car. It was just a casual, nice car for a first-time driver. But after the years went by, the first years were a bliss. First year and a half was a bliss. I was just happy, and everything was fine. Maybe the car battery had to change, but that's just normal. And it's like a 2008 car, so naturally it was actually well for its age. You know, it was doing its thing. But at some point, it just, after that about year and a half mark, it just died. Bro. It was just dying slowly. I'm like, girl, you still got a few years left. The mileage is high. I think it was over 100,000. So yeah, when I got it was like 70k, 70 miles. But basically it was just like, you know when it's bad when the paint starts chipping. Guys, because of this car, it's a silver car, I'm not going to get a grey car. It's not my vibe. It's not my vibe. That's the one time thing. But it just started chipping, like rusting, chipping. I'm like, what? Oh my god! Like, how do I? I'm not gonna fix that. Like, what? I'm not gonna fix that. And also the sides, the exterior, the sides were like falling off. I'll show you a picture because then you'll get it. And I was like, there's no point in doing work on this car because it's dying. If it's dying, just let it die. It lives. It's been years. It's been over 10 years. It's lived this life. And it was literally gonna fall apart. I was gonna buy a screwdriver to just screw it in because I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna, because paying for like body work is expensive. We're talking about bags and it's 100. Like maybe I'm thinking like 2.5k is. I could just get a new car with that. And things were happening like, and the tire. I bought a tire pump, but the tire was just popping. Well, no, the tire was just, I just had to get it fixed all the time. I remember 1 month I fixed it. A week, oh my god, a week later I had to get it fixed again. It was just that bad. Like, and at the time, literally a month ago, I had to fix a casket. That was like £165. Like, it was just getting too expensive to keep this car. It was just ridiculous. Expenses were just piling up, and I bought this car for 1,500, that kind of mark, or 1,300, that kind of mark, and it was just getting this expensive. That was my first car. I was like, it's time to let it go. And at some point, it just gave up on me. It's like, because yeah, I can't. No. Before we get there, basically throughout the year, because last year I was like, I don't want to get a new car. Just buy me. I don't want to get a new car. Yeah, I was like, yeah. The world tells me to. Care people tell me to. My colleagues were telling me, I don't care if people tell me to. I want to get a new car, but I'm not getting a new car. I wanted this one. Save some money and get this one. And I was so super comfortable with this car. And I'm just thinking, I'm not getting a new car. But in the back of my mind, it was like, there are a lot of problems and it's getting more expensive. My subconscious mind was thinking that stuff. I was just so certain. Okay, no. And one day it's just like, recently it just gave up on me. It just gave up on me. And I was like, I could either get it fixed and pay like over £600 why to get this fixed, a car that's already rusted and falling apart. And the pump was kind of popped out. Or it finally gets scrapped. It can finally pass away in peace. So I just got a scrap, yeah. And when I go to work, so I work from home and I go to work. So I need to travel with the car. So I don't have time to get a new car. So I was like very stressed and annoyed. I was like, oh my god, it's tonight. Like every time I get a car, because the first car I had, there was an accident, so I had to get a new one. It wasn't my fault. And then I was in such a rush to get it because I needed to get a car as soon as possible. And I was doing boxing. I got the car on Boxing Day. And the casket, I was driving home when I got the car, my Boxer closet, the casket just snapped off. No, the exhaust box just snapped off. And I was like, why am I always being rushed into getting a car? But okay, so I didn't have time to get a car. It was stressful. I put it a big something, and then I was like, no, I want this car. And then I just came to a conclusion. I just came to the car that I have right now. And the whole process was stressful. It was long. There was a problem with the financing situation. The money wasn't sent through. And the guy because it was in London, the place that I purchased a new car on finance in London. So I had to get stuck because I can't drive to London. I don't know how it works. And this new car, it's an automatic car, so I don't know how to drive it. So I had to hire someone, which costs me even more money to get the car and drive it to my home. And I paid a lot of money. I paid like £300 to do that. I paid a lot of money. And so I paid a lot of money, so I couldn't amend the date. And there was a problem the day before because of traffic. But when the delivery driver who was supposed to collect my car was at the car dealership, the money wasn't sent through, and then it was just like, oh my god, why wasn't the money sent through? And it was just a whole process. And then it was all like all of it was sorted out. The car arrived safely, blah blah blah. But I swear, the moment I got in the car, I was like, okay, it's here. I don't have that's drive. Yeah. The moment I sat in the car, I was like, okay, I clicked the button, one of the buttons for it to start. I was like, what is that? I turned it off because I need to watch a video. I don't know how to drive this thing. I don't know the button. I don't know how to drive it automatic. I wasn't sure. I don't know how the gears work. I didn't really realize that automatic cars still have a gearbox. It makes sense. I need to park the car and drive. So it makes sense. But I tried watching the video and restarted the car. The moment I pressed this car, the moment I pressed the button, it started up, but it started like on the screen. It was just like blinking. It was saying error, or your fuel is low. The fuel is low, which is understandable because it's a new car. But then it's saying the engine room was low. It's like error this, error this, error. I just put this car. I was like, oh my god, that was just. I was like, I was broken. I bought a broken car. I bought this online. I did not actually go to the base to get it. I was like, I bought a broken car. I'm tuned and I have to go to work. Sounds like it's broken. No. And I was so stressed. And I ended up solving the situation. I had to call AA, pay more money to get it. It was just cost a lot of money. But what was great about that situation was that the AA driver taught me how to drive the car. So I was like, okay, and I got another refund for the whole AA situation. But regardless of the whole stressful situation, I don't regret it. Like after I started driving around, I was like, wow. Literally, all that happened was wrong was that the battery needs to start, the jump start. And it makes sense because the car has been there for a while and no one's really driving it. So, and it's happened to my other car, the Corsa, so it makes sense. But I was just so like driving the car, I was like, this is meant to be. This is meant to be. I didn't want it. I was not financially prepared to get it, but it was meant to be. I didn't want any other car other than this model because I was looking at cheaper ones, but I was like, no, I want this one. And I'm so content. Like it feels perfect for me. And I remember I wanted because I had a 3-door car before, But now I was like, okay, I want a 5-door car, which is great, but I want a saloon car, because if I get an SUV car, that's far too big. I can't drive an SUV car. But the car that I have now is actually an SUV car, and when I started driving it, it was an easy drive. And it's fun driving it easy, and I thought I couldn't really park it because SUV, but I can, and I'm quite proud of it now. Like in this situation, I feel like the world was telling me it's time to grow. No, oh, your old car, it's time to grow up, you know. So I'm enjoying this SUV car and having fun. So the moral of the story, I just want to share this with you guys. The moral of the story is like sometimes the things that you don't want, you'd be like, oh, I don't want to happen, I don't want it. But in the back of your mind, there's always like a subconscious, in the back of your subconscious, there might be like a whisper or like an instinct kind of thing in the back of your body, like, if you get what I mean. It's like the back of your heart is like, girl, you might need a new one. You might need, and that might not be it. You might need to rethink what you want, because sometimes the things that you don't want are best for you. And that was just my little story. I hope you enjoyed the moral of the story. I just want to share that with you guys. Anyway, I hope you like my video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will be posting more once a week. Bye.